Welcome to another ASMR episode, and today we're counting down some of my favorite music accessories that you don't necessarily think you need. So the very first one that came up is this little thing here. So we're starting with guitar accessories, and this is a slide, and in in like at least in my circle of guitar players, slide playing has never been that popular. I mean, if you're really into Dwayne Allman and Southern rock, you might be a great slide enthusiast. But a lot of the guitar players that I know don't really play slide, and that is a great asset to have. And I think it trains like your touch on the guitar as well, and your understanding of the fretboard, and lots of tunings, and yeah, and it looks really cool. When I got this, it was just really shiny, and now look at it. It's like natural relic. And yeah, I might start like a slide collection and show like all the slides I have to you. And this is my very first one, so you should get a slide if you haven't got one. Another guitar related accessory that I think you don't know you need is this thing over here. Can you see it? Right, this is you see it? Yeah, this is a Dunlop thumb pick. So when I first came across this, I thought it's like a really old-fashioned kind of pick. You put it on your thumb and you play it with finger-style guitar. I first got into this because I wanted to learn the complete songs of Robert Johnson, and it's one of the ways that he makes one guitar sound like two is the driving rhythm here and then using the other fingers for other parts. And I started learning Tommy Emmanuel songs as well, and that just kind of further cemented my usage of the thumb pick. And if you are using like normal picks and haven't tried this one out, just maybe try it out. And yeah, just makes finger style playing, especially Travis picking, that sort of stuff, quite fun. And yeah, I like it. You should try it out. The next accessory, the last guitar related one that I think everyone should have in their guitar bag or case, is this little guy over here. So this is active energy super alkaline battery, and yeah, you don't necessarily need this one, just any old battery will do. And the purpose for that is twofold. So the first is, we have power supply for pedals and stuff, but sometimes some pedal just sounds better with a battery. For example, I think Eric Johnson, one of the great electric guitar players ever, one of the greatest ever, believe that battery powered pedals give a better tone. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but whatever Eric Johnson says, right? And also, sometimes when you're using a power source and a power supply, I mean, from the venue, it's not that clean, and you have the choice to power your pedals by batteries. And yeah, that's the reason why you should have a few extra batteries in your guitar case or bag, or your pedal board thing that you carry your pedal board with. One of these is very important. Okay, let's move on to general music gear. Should need one of these. This is a band. Just like any band would do. I like black because my hair is black. So a lot of the guitar players I know have long hair. So if it's summer in your area, you do want to tie your hair up because it might get sweaty and your neck, needs sunshine and stuff. So having a band to tie your hair up is very handy. Yeah, and also some people like colorful like bands in terms of band, not like musical bands like trio or like a rock band. I mean, yeah, it's a joke in case you haven't guessed it. Um, yeah, a bit of humor. Right. Okay. The next guitar gear, not guitar gear, I mean music gear that anyone should need is a pair of studio monitor headphones. So in one of my previous videos, I've showed you the the studio monitors, the big ones, the speakers ones that I have, the Yamaha HS8, I think, and that is really great. But sometimes you do want to to your mixes or just listen to music in general using a pair of headphones, when you're out and about or when it's really late at night and you don't want to disturb your roommate or something. So that's when a pair of headphones come in very handy. Mine is a Audio Technica ATH slash M50X, and I got it a few years ago and it still serves me well. And yeah, you can choose any pair of studio monitors you like. This one has Bluetooth and no non-Bluetooth functions, so I can use it both as like a listening from my phone when I'm on a train or something, and also plug it into my computer to use as a mixing monitor headphones. And yeah, pick your choice. And I think if you are a serious musician who is into production and want to listen to music truly and like in a professional way, whatever, you do need a pair of studio headphones or monitors. Anyway, the next piece of gear, that random piece of gear that I've selected for today's showdown countdown, is this thing. Can you guess what this is? Got 2 seconds. Okay. This is a harmonica rack. So if you put it around your hair, not I mean your head and your hair to your neck, you can put like your harmonica here. My harmonica is not here at that moment, but if you do have them, you just like stuck it in here. You can play the harmonica. So the primary usage for this is to do Bob Dylan impression. So when you have an acoustic guitar and you have a harmonica, you have a harmonica rack, you already looks like you're 70% there to Bob Dylan. You just need the voice and the songs and you're him. But jokes aside, this is pretty useful as well, especially if you're a guitar player and you want to have a wilder variety of sound under your arsenal. A harmonica is a great choice. And I mean, basic harmonica playing is not that hard to learn. If you want to play like Dylan or Neil Young or the popular singer-songwriters harmonica playing, it's not that hard to imitate. So I'd suggest you taking that up and having a rack around your neck. It's just looks cool. What else? Okay, the final piece of gear that I'm going to show you today is not necessarily just music related, but just life in general. This is a Kindle, and this is a new one. It's a I forgot what generation is it, but it's the latest one. I just got it a few months ago. It's the Kindle Paperwhite. like the expensive paperwhite edition, signature edition is what it's called, and just get any of those. And yeah, the main reason is knowledge is power. If you are a songwriter, you do need to read poetry in like music books, biographies, literary stuff. Or if you are a musician, you do need to brush up on your craft by reading more about, music theory, analysis, reading about history, music history to and biographies to get inspiration, read business books to understand, how to make it your living. And yeah, and reading is just good for you in general. So this just reduces the friction of learning. If you have like a few big books with you all the time, it's just a lot harder to read. But it's a slim little thing when you're out and about. You can read it pretty handily when you're on tour or something. And yeah, when you close it, it can show like the book you're reading. I'm reading a book called The Magician. It has nothing to do with magic. It's about one of my favorite writers of all time, the German Nobel Prize winner, Thomas Mann. Is about his life and his times, and this is a novel, fictionalized version of his life, and enjoying it a lot. And I'm like 20% into the book. So, The Magician by Kom Choi-bin. I can't say this author's name, but great book. And Thomas Mann, of course, has written lots of great novels and short stories. Check him out as well. Yes, and that is the end of today's ASMR tour. If you enjoy this, please like and subscribe, and check this video out next. Bye.